Doing old school concealment the right way. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Quentin's in the Gun Guy. Today we're doing old school concealment. This is the shoulder holster. We're going to see if it's still viable today as a concealed carry method. Now, test number one is actually concealment. As you can see, this is concealed quite well. So that's the first test passed. Let's get comfortable. Cool, that's more comfortable. So today we're doing shoulder holsters. This is specifically, bottom is side. This is specifically the ELPASO shoulder holster. Now, I quite like the two anchor point system. Some of the shoulder holsters out there only focus on your shoulders. I quite like this because it really makes sure that the shoulder holster stays in position. It takes some of the weight and some of the balance from your shoulders and moves it down to your hips as well. So it's a bit of a 4-point system, keeping everything nice and centered and where it should be. As with all my holster reviews, I'll be going through some things that I like about this holster, any special features, and then things that I don't like about this holster. Now, what's different about this is very much the same like my ankle holster review. It's not really a review of the holster itself, more of the concept of a way to carry. In a world where everyone carries basically in the 4 o'clock position, I know there's a bit of a movement. I like to carry in the appendix position, but few guys actually think beyond that. A lot of the ladies are more open to different carrying methods, let's say thigh holsters, belly band holsters, something like that. But the guys are really difficult to change their mind about going away from either outside waistband carry or moving from the 4 o'clock position. So let's get to construction first. This, as stated, is from ELPASO. They're quite known in the South African industry for being leather experts. As stated earlier, this clips onto your belt with like a hoop system, and it's quite a solid clip that it clips onto itself here. So that's quite a solid clip there. I've never had it come loose. I mainly carry this in winter when I still carried my 357. So it's a very winter based thing. You really need a jacket to tuck it away. Can't wear this under your shirt because it's a very difficult draw then trying to get your shirt up and trying to get this out. Construction this is a soft leather. This is probably chrome tan. I didn't confirm this with ELPASO, but it feels like a chrome tan leather because it's soft and it sits against your body. Now, this is a harder leather, again same as with our ankle holster. Harder leather meaning it's not going to bend or go into a trigger guard where it shouldn't be. This is probably veg stand, keeping it nice and solid. All rivets and screws that's attached to this holster is brass. As you can see, brass. Now, why would they use brass? Because it doesn't really rust. If they used metal, because it's against your body the whole time, sweat causes rusting. With brass, it's not really a problem. You do get some corrosion, like surface corrosion on it, but it's not like it's going to rust and then stain your clothes or anything like that. It has a adjustable retention clip here. So as it goes into your holster there, barrel facing down to a safe position. So barrel facing down, and that's my retention clip here. So it has 2 clips. I'll show you the reason why now. Again, it has a blocked off hammer. So if I pull my trigger here, it blocks the hammer from moving back and then striking forward. So it doesn't have a sealed off trigger guard, but it has a open one but with the hammer block. So this is a safe system for hammer fired pistols or revolvers in this case. So this is my big 357 revolver. Now let's move on to my little Rossi revolver. Now, firearm is safe as well. It does work in this revolver as well. But now we're going to move to the second clip. So that just tightens on there. Clips on, and then that's solid there. Now this is going to keep it in position there. It is fully adjustable there, so if you need a bit more retention, then you can just loosen that screw, move it down, and you've got more retention on your firearm. And that's the first point of my 5-point system that I test holster with, is retention. So retention means that it keeps the firearm where it should be, it doesn't move about, and you don't lose it whilst you're moving about. It just needs to keep it where it should be. So that moves on to my next point, which is movements. I do a bit of a run around, so let's check that out now. So as you can see, the holster passed that test of the runabout. So with that test, I test retention, so the firearm stays where it should be, I don't lose it halfway through. And then how easy it is to move about with the holster. So I do this test with all my holsters, and this passed the test quite nicely. What I do like about this is custom molded to revolvers, so you can't really use this for pistols. So before we discuss the advantages of carrying in the shoulder holster system, let's check out the 1 second draw test first and see if I can get this out within my 1 second draw period. So the 1 second draw test, I think that was actually quite a good test. I am happy with that. It's just, as you saw, a bit cumbersome, and it's really difficult to hit that 1 second draws. So it does need a bit of practice to hit those draws consistently. Now, the advantages. So advantages of this is that it's different. Same as with the ankle holster, few people carry it still today in this method. So few people look for printing higher up on the chest. Most people look for printing low down on the waist, specifically on the strong side. And then concealing large handguns. This is very difficult to conceal this monster. I did carry this for quite a while. Concealment is very difficult because if you wear it on your waist, this is a super long barrel. Now just imagine on your waist there's always going to be that bit there sticking out. So you won't be able to really tuck this away. Inside waistband, that's just not going to work. The barrel is way too long. So that's a very good advantage for concealing large handguns because it uses your body to tuck it away. So whichever length you can basically fit against your body and still sit down comfortably, that's going to tuck it away and conceal it for you. So large handguns, if you really like it, there's a way for you to conceal it. And then lastly, you feel like an 80s detective. Now, when strapping this on, don't tell me that you don't feel like Bruce Willis in Die Hard 3. It's just got a bit of a cool factor. Before being elevated to such popularity levels, appendix wasn't really that common. So a lot of people carried in the strong side position, either 4 o'clock inside waistband or in the outside waistband position. So the problem came in when you're driving in a car, especially getting in and out a lot. I know some instructors out there say you need to remove your firearm and then put it somewhere in the vehicle that's easy access. I do agree with that, but when you're in and out of vehicles quite a lot, it does get difficult and a bit cumbersome to pause, get your firearm back, and then mission on. So before appendix gives you that ability to get your firearm online without moving anything, and it stays in position where you practice the whole time getting firearm out. With this is that it has the same ability. So I've got it in the strong side position under my jacket. If I pull it out, then I can get it online without being restricted by my seatbelt or just the size of the vehicle to get my firearm out. So I've got loads of space to get it out and get it online in the event that I need to use it. Now for some disadvantages, because everything has disadvantages. Number one is time. You need time to set this up properly. It's not like another holster where you just clip it into your belt and you're ready to go. This is a bit time consuming getting it right for your body. Taking that bit of time is going to make it a lot more comfortable. Some people skip this step, so it's never going to be comfortable for you. You have to wear a jacket. You can't really take your jacket off when you walk into a heated room. Let's say it's winter. You walk into a heated room, now you're hot because you've got your jacket on. If you take your jacket off, that's your concealment blown. So you have to at least have a jacket on or a body warmer, pullover, something in that direction, just to give you a bit of bulk on your torso, just to be able to tuck it away. Whenever I cross draw a firearm, it's slow. You need to either come here and out, or you need to sweep and then have the firearm online. So whenever you have a cross draw, it's slow, it's difficult to master, but also it's easy to counter. So whenever there's an attacker coming towards you, closing the distance, if I close myself up trying to get to my firearm, it's easy to shut me down, maybe do a bear hug, and then get control of my arm. I won't be able to get this out if my arm is there. I need to extend my arm out to be able to move and then get it online. The handle is actually facing your attacker, so it makes it easy for them to go for your firearm, because coming towards you, they can just grab hold of your firearm. Now this is a bit of a difficult retention clip to get loose. There's a bit of a trick to it. So I like to, when I grab the firearm, I like to grab it palm down, and then as I grab the grip, I rotate my hand. So as I rotate my hand, my finger disengages the retention clip, the lock, and then that causes me to be able to get my firearm. Another disadvantage is that firearm instructors absolutely hate this type of holster. Now, why do they hate it? Because it's basically inherently unsafe. So when I have the firearm and I'm busy doing a course, whenever I'm shooting, I've got basically people to either side of me. So within this 180 degrees, I always want my muzzle facing forward. Problem with this is that inherently it's facing back. So when I draw my firearm, I need to either pull it up. Now it's facing towards my instructor in the back. So either muzzle sweeping him, or as I draw it, I'm muzzle sweeping everyone else that's on the course with me. So that's a very dangerous situation, really testing your trigger discipline. Accidental discharge whilst muzzle sweeping, it's an absolutely horrible thing to do, and you're probably going to get someone killed. So trigger discipline as always, with all the firearms, leave your trigger finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. Let's get the jacket on for the next disadvantage. Okay, jacket on. So with the Drawstroke, this is actually quite an interesting one, is that you need to do a bit of a chicken wing. So number one is when I clear the garment, I need to flick it up and get my arm out of the way. So then I can go for the firearm and then move and get it out. Problem is that I'm probably going to muzzle sweep something of my arm. I chicken wing because if there's an accidental discharge, or the attacker's on me and I fire my firearm accidentally, there's quite important arteries running up your arm. So if I hit that, that's game over. I'm out of the fight, and I'm probably going to meet my maker. So that's why we chicken wing, get it out of the way, get it safe, so I can clear it and get it online. Bit of a difficult Drawstroke to master, as stated earlier, but it's not too bad. And that's it, guys. That's the shoulder holster. Something different, another option to carrying in the 4 o'clock position, especially if you have a bit of a beast that you want to carry. I wouldn't recommend carrying this as your primary defense. I like to have maybe this as a secondary weapon if you want to, or if you want to be a bit different, maybe carrying your hunting handgun, something big like 44, 357. ELPASO definitely, they've got some options for you, options for carrying the shoulder holster and the pistol as well. I really enjoyed making this video, and I do enjoy carrying my firearm like this. This thing is heavy, and it does help with the load a bit. If you guys enjoyed this video and you think I look like Bruce Willis in Die Hard 3, maybe with just a bit more hair, please comment down below. If you like this video, please consider liking, sharing and subscribing. Have a good one.